the stress on him, and I imagine the stress on his family, where he's got to be gone for long periods at a time, or he's
Yeah.
immersing himself. A lot of us come home from the office with stress, but a lot of us
Yeah.
don't come home having just joined the JKK or burned a cross with a bunch of guys, or having just been convinced you were about to die because you're being strip searched to find something that you do have. Um, uh, so I mean, what it he had a breakdown, but what is the toll that kind of how can you
Yeah.
still be a good dad um if that's
Yeah.
the case?
Well, his partner, his wife is amazing. She's incredibly support. She basically devoted her life to supporting him and her girls. So she's a real strength, and I think deserves real credit. And he would give her credit too, because it's not just those stresses. There's periods where you don't really know where he is or what he's doing. And for instance, with the bikers, you are at strip joints till like
Yeah.
4 in the morning drinking, like you are playing the role, you are becoming them, and then you come home exhausted. We have a couple parts in the book. Like I just wanted to give an example of that kind of double life. And so he has one, crazy case, like pretty much after the being strip searched and almost dying, and the case like almost coming wrapping up, and he is on a plane the next day, and he's got to go to a Christmas party and play Santa. So he's like jumping off the plane after almost losing his life, racing to home, getting in the Santa costume and going and bouncing his daughter on his knees. So he has another one where he was undercover on one of the pill mill cases during the opioid crisis, and he was posing as a drug dealer basically in the hills of Tennessee. A really, really sad case. I mean, when you see what happened with the opioid crisis out there
Hmm.
in Tennessee, and there was a case where his daughter had a birthday that he didn't want to miss. And do you remember? You might remember this from your kids. They had that like make a bear.
Yeah.
Though you go into the
You,
mall and
you
you
can go to the
design.
mall and you choose the different parts of yeah, they make
Right.
you
So
a
she
actual
she was
bear of,
having.
yeah.
Exactly. And it was like a personalized bear. So she was having a birthday party there at the mall. And so he wants to join it. So he does this whole, OPSEC operational security protocol where he sits in the parking lot and he waits and he looks around, and then he's basically like walking around the mall like he's, I don't know, Navy SEAL 6 or something,
Right.
making sure no one's there. And then like after he's secure, he kind of like quietly goes into the Make a Bear studio or shop. And this guy doesn't go quietly anywhere. I mean, he's 6'4" and tatted and huge, and
Right, right.
sits down. He's like, "Hey, honey, happy birthday." So you're just like, what a weird double life.